Hello everyone and welcome to the RNG University. On tonight's episode, Jeskai Control. So this whole week I want to try 3-color control decks, and today's deck is going to be the Jeskai version, and it's actually kind of wonky. When I find this deck, I feel like this is going to be either very good or very bad. And there's no in between because the deck is the cards are very consistently good just by their own flavor. Each card has a lot of usage, and some of the cards have good synergy. The biggest problem I see with this deck is I don't know how it shapes up in today's meta, because it basically has a lot of the slower answers, and I'm not sure about the faster answers, and some specific cards might really throw a wrench in all that calculation. So let's first look at the deck list itself. In the early game, we have 2 Flame Blessed Bolts to kill those early game Thalias or maybe Underdog. You also exile them, so it's good in that category. But then we have some March of the Otherworldly Light. It's not really an early game card, but a removal that's X. Right, I'm going to put the X cards a little bit to the later end. We also have 4 Syncopate as counter spells. Again, X spells, they're not early game cards. But we do have in the 2-drop 1 Destroy Evil against any enchantment or Shieldred, specifically Shieldred. And we also have 2 Abrade against Bankbuster. Right, I always talk about running red and Abrade. It's very strong against today's meta. 3 Fires of Victory. Again, this is not really an early game card, which you can use early game to remove cards against aggro, but we do want to kick it so that we can kill something and also draw a card so that it is +1 in card advantage. We also have 2 Sacred Fire, just so that we don't die. Deal 2 damage, gain 2 life. We can also flash that back, so that if it gets aggro and we're just flooding out, this might also be useful. We have 1 White Sun Twilight. This card is for board wipe, but also to create mites to kill our opponents with because they're toxic. We also have 3 Silver Scrutiny, and that is for card draw, specifically for card draw. And you can see there's a lot of X cards because of a 4-drop card we'll talk about later. But in the 3-drop, we got 1 Union, just 1 Union, so that we can gain life if we need to. We have 1 Witness the Future to cycle a lot of cards back into our from our graveyard into our deck. And then we got 3 Brotherhoods and 2 End Brotherhoods, and also deal 3 damage to everything on board, or destroy all artifact 3 or less. So, very good board wipe for aggro or anti-aggro. We also have 3 Wandering Emperor in the 4-drop. We need Emperor to help us stay alive because our gain life and also remove creature. But we can also win with Emperor. That's kind of the win con that eventually we want to stall out into because we can make Samurais and attack with. We also then have the 4-drop that synergizes a lot of the cards in this deck, and that's Mind Splice Apparatus. But this is not a Mind Splice deck. I want to stress that because we only have 1 Mind Splice in the deck. It's good to get it out to synergize with a lot of the spells in our deck, but we don't need it. Unlike a Mind Splice deck where if you don't draw Mind Splice, you just lose. This deck, it's a good addition, but it's not necessary. And of course, because we have Witness the Future, we want to combo that with Devious Cover-up, a counter spell that also shuffles things back. We want to shuffle our Witness, and then the Witness will shuffle Devious, back and forth, infinite cards. We also have 4 Memory Deluge that are for card draws, right? So, we need card draws in the deck, a lot. So we have 4 Deluge, 3 Scrutiny. You can see how much card draw it is. But because we're not a Mind Splice deck specifically, the Deluge, we can run 4 off because that is technically counter synergy, right? If we reduce the mana cost using Mind Splice, the Deluge just draw 2 cards, which isn't that good overall because we don't see that many cards. But it's fine. If we get a lot of counters on Mind Splice, we're probably winning anyways. And then we have 1 Burn Down the House to, board wipe, but also make Devils if necessary, and 1 Farewell to get rid of the board. We have a lot of cycling cards going back to the graveyard, and we have some flashbacks, so we don't want to run too many Farewells to remove our own graveyard that often. And that is why there's only 1 off in the deck. So that's the whole card base. You can see there's a lot of 1-offs and 2-offs that are very piecemeal. They're not that good, or I should say, they're very good. They're not that consistent in a lot of the matchups, and we want to see whether or not that works out well. Again, not my entire idea. I copied this deck on the deck list because I'm a degenerate net decker, but I want to see whether or not this is a good enough deck. Now, if we look at the lands, we have one Agonjo, one Plane, one Otawara, one Island, one Sokuzen, one Mountain. The typical one channel, one basic combo. And then we have two Adarkar Wastes, four Deserted Beach, one Seachrome Coast, four Shivan Reef, four Stormcarved Coast, four Sundown Pass, and one Mirrex, because we do have a Toxic Windcon. And you can see that we have a lot of basics and not a lot of the untapped lands or the dual color lands. That's because I don't have too many Seachrome Coasts. If I have more Seachrome Coasts, because you only have one, if I have more Seachrome Coasts, I would run those instead of basic lands. I'll probably run 3 Seachrome Coasts and no plains and no islands and just one mountain, because that was what the deck list calls for. I do like to have at least a little bit of basic, just so that our opponents would basic check us, but I don't see it that often anyways. So yeah, let's try out the deck and see how good it is. Alright, I should really say how bad it is, because I don't know if this deck is gonna hold muster, but it's gonna be fun to experiment and play with, because I don't want to just play Mono Red Burn and Blue Eye Soldiers over and over. To show only instant, I cannot read the rest because that loading was instant. TMG TCG. I feel like I've played this guy before. Alright, typical Magic fashion. We got red spells and blue lands. We do have blue spells, but none of which we can really cast. I cannot hold this hand. I think I'll lose if I hold this hand. Alright. Mulligan. This is a little bit better. I'll keep 6. I'll put back the fires. Alright, let's drop the Stormcarved. No, let's drop the Sundown. Because then I can get the Shivan Reef out. Monetary Swiss Sphere. Alright, we'll take the 1. And then we'll drop the Reef. Right? And then we will Sacred Fire. 2 damage, gain 2 life. Because he can pump the Monetary Swiss Sphere, and then I won't have any recourse. So gotta do it on my turn. Gotta play instants on my turn. Not that great, but you know what? It is what it is. Another Swiss Sphere. Chick. Fling, Bless, Bolt. Get that out of here. Alright. Now, what are we going to do? He's not going to just hold up 3 lands, is he? He is. Wow, okay. Well, you gave me an opening. That's my opening. He's probably just going to lightning bolt me. Or, yeah, he wishes. Lightning strike me. No? Mono red burn, turn 3 nothing? Wow, okay. Going to turn 4 and I have this much life? That's insane. Memory Deluge. Okay, I guess I'll take an Emperor. I also need another land that's blue, so I'll take that. And it gave me another Emperor. We'll end the turn. It's gotta have something, right? What deck is this? Lightning Strike? Okay. Ow. Play with fire. Okay. Ow. I'm at 10 already. That was fast. If he just attacks, I will Emperor. Man, really? Okay. Exile.
I'm home.
Thanks for the 2 life.
This is what you get for hurting my...
End the festivity to kill my Emperor?
Our swords will cross again.
Well. Let's see what else you got, Mr. Mono Red Burn that doesn't play anything turn 3. Lightning Strike, huh? I guess I want to stop that Lightning Strike. Right? I'm kind of low. But if I stop that Lightning Strike, what do I have to stop his Raiju or something? Ah, that's fine. Let's put back Emperor and Fling Blast Bolt. I don't need Fling Blast Bolt. Take action, shuffle the Emperor back. It's a chick. Brotherhood or on the chick? I don't think so. You can have a go. I don't need the Brotherhood's War. Kumano. Wow, should not have played that first. Because that would not kill the Emperor now. Auto pay again, go down to 7. Exile Chick, go back up to 9.
But I'm going to. You're done.
Does he have another End of Festivity? He does.
I still have much to learn.
I still have much to learn. I think I'll play Memory Deluge right now because... Yeah, because I don't want to hold up all that mana. But if that's the case, shouldn't I draw 4 cards? This doesn't... None of these do anything, huh? Let me just play the Sundown Pass. None of these do anything. I was gonna say I could hold up a blue for Syncopate, but that's Syncopate for 0. Nice top deck. Annoying. Do I have... Then I have 4 mana, huh? 4 mana is not 5 mana. So, the Kumano is probably gonna come back and deal 2 damage to me. Brotherhood's end only... Yeah, it's not enough mana. Wow, this is annoying. I'm gonna go down to 4, which means that I go back up. So Squee. Okay, let's counter unless you pay 2. Colorless, blue, and colorless. I still have 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have 6. Guess I'll draw 3 cards. Do I have 2 blue? I don't have 2 blue. So I won't even draw 3 cards. 1 blue. Yeah, I only have 1 blue. I don't really want to go down to... Still no blue. Okay, well, let's see. Brotherhood's End does 3 damage to the board. Right, which is fine with me. And then I can put up a Murix. Actually, no. I'll put up a Sundown Pass, because I might need more blue. I'll end the turn. He gets 1 draw a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Voldirian Epicure. Okay, he gets a blood token. Have to let that go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. I can draw 3 cards this way. Good thing I didn't ping myself last turn. Yeah, I can draw 3 cards this way. And that's the maximum I can draw. March. You can march the blood token. So he doesn't get an extra... No, I don't think that's good. Okay, I'm going to play the land here. And we'll Deluge for 4. Do I still have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still have 6. So Deluge for 4. None of these cards are that good, huh? Fling Blessed Bolts is the best I can get. And then I guess Soak is in for a blocker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still die to a Lightning Strike. Mono Red Burn doesn't do anything turn 3. Mechanized Warfare. That's... I'm at 1. I have to do something. If I channel this, I die. If I play this, I die, right? So, this costs more mana. Let me do this then. mono. Oh boy. Let's see. How many cards can I get out of this? Then I'll have 3 mana open. Let's do it. 7. License Twilight and Syncopate. Those are the cards I need. A little late for Lenny, but you know what? At least they're here. So then I will play my Mirrex. Yeah, I'll play my Mirrex. And then I'll pass to their turn. Right? I don't want to play the March right now. I'll discard this land. Depending on what you play, I could Syncopate it. Huh. I want to hold on my mana for Syncopate, right? Fires of Victory. So, let's gain some life. I need to play a land first. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to hold up 4 lands in case I need to Syncopate for 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means I can gain 6 life. I still have blue open? Okay. Oh! Dang it! Really? I was hoping for a... Okay. Wow. GG. That's a game. I can only Syncopate for 3 and he has exactly 3. I thought it was a... what's it called? The Lightning Strike. I was very close. But no cigar. He should have played on his turn though. I only had 4 mana left that turn, so he could have played it through anyways. Wow. Okay, that was a very close game, but you know what? We both had some very unfortunate draws that put us in that kind of situation. Alright, we're gonna go first, and we have proper lands, but this is one of those games where we're not gonna draw land number 3. Squarcy. Squarcy. Hello, Squarcy. That's a very nice fairy card back you got. I don't even know what this is. Is this Secret Lair? See? No land number 3. Alright, this is going to be a quick concede for us very soon. You got it? And it's gone. And we're gone. I'm not playing out a game with 2 lands. Look at this hand. Alright, so I think we could have won that last game, but not this game. There was no reason to draw out a game where you only draw 2 lands. I understand how Arena works, and it's just not fun. But yeah, I'm still kind of hung up on that mono red deck. Because I should have gained 5 life. I should have known. But hey, you live some, you learn some. Talocho. We go first, and we have 3 lands. What do you know? Our opponent's probably going to be some sort of control deck. So we'll play this first, then we can play the Shivan Reef. Shivan Reef. Hold up the Sacred Fire. Hold up Abrade. Hold up Syncopate. A lot of things. Alright, I don't want to Syncopate that, I want to Abrade that. Another Abrade, very good. Huh, interesting. He's missing a land drop, which is good for us. Do we want to witness this turn? No, we just hold up Syncopate. We're not missing a land drop. He's probably going to have Graveyard Trespasser now that he's on turn 3. Flesh Gorger. I can just deal 3 damage to it, right? Yeah. I want to Syncopate his Shieldred. So 1 for 1? It's not that good, but what can he do next turn? I'm not really doing anything this turn, though. He has to play something next turn. That's fine. I'll hold him on mana. We'll take the 3. Is he just gonna play 3 mana? Bankbuster? Ah! How does he get so many Bankbusters? Okay, well, you know what? This will kill it. We're going to my turn. So we will destroy all artifact with mana value 3 or less. Look at that. 2 for 1. Good thing we waited. Now we have 2 Syncopate to hold up. There it is. Unless you pay 1. Okay, we can Witness. I think Witness is pretty good right now. Let's get back the Syncopate. I don't know if I want the Abrades. Or Brotherhood's End. How good are those? I already got rid of 3 Bankbusters, so Abrades are not that good. Brotherhood's End is not that good either, huh? Let's just get the Syncopate in. We get 1 land, right? I just want the land. But there's a Silver Scrutiny. That is a lot better than a land. We can get Invoked next turn. Invoked. That's what I meant to say. I need the Scrutiny. If he drops the land and another Shieldred, that we just gotta eat it. Graveyard Trespasser. Okay, I can't stop that. But you know what? This deck was never about cycling anyways. Or this game was never about cycling. Even though the deck... Oh! Really? That's surprising. Tenacious Underdog. So yeah, we do want to... We do want to Syncopate that. A little late for Lenny here, but... You know what? The Graveyard Trespasser is going to... flip, right? So I want to give him a turn. Yeah, so this way it doesn't flip. He can exile 1 thing, and I don't know if he wants to exile my Witness. And if he does, it's fine. Again, this is not one of those cycling games anyways. He doesn't. See, now you're just playing into my whole deck. With my turn. Seachrome Coast. We'll farewell the board. Exile creatures. Enjoy your Mishra's Foundry. Top deck's probably going to be really good. There, see? Top deck's always really good. 1 card left, Invoke. Disgusting. It's fine though, it's fine. We're not, out of the game in any way. We can end the turn. We can go to nighttime. We will kill it. Oh, that's the wrong... I had a Secret Fire. What was I doing? No. Alright, let's get that back. Let's get Syncopate back. I don't know if Flame Blast Bolt's back, so... I want those 2 cards back. Take action. My turn. On a march. Very nice. Good luck. Does he have invoke into another invoke? Okay. Bankbuster. Will he draw with Bankbuster? Let's get some Emperor out.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
He gets
Let
2
your
cards.
blade do the talking.
But that's... I think that's fine. He gets 2 cards, but I gotta remove the Bankbuster anyways. Right? Yeah. He basically paid 4 to draw a card. Not the end of the world for us.
Remember your training.
Do we have Celestis in the deck? I don't know. I'm gonna keep Sundown Pass in my hand. It's a land. Not too scary. I also draw a land, so not that good either. Let's make another 2/2.
Keep watch for intruders.
Graveyard Trespasser. He's probably gonna remove the counter spell now, but it's too late. The cycling has been done. He might just remove creatures to do damage to me. But he only has 1 creature in his graveyard. Oh, he thinks Bankbuster is a creature. Alright, let's remove the zero, remove the Glutton, auto pay, and then we'll discard the Waste. Look at that. My turn. Still a land. I don't want to get cut down, so let's make these 3/3s. He's at 12. Land. Oh, not a land. At least. Let's make another 2/2. Bring him to 6. The fire only deals to creature or planeswalker, which he has none. Maybe this is lethal though. Alright, GG. We got to win that game. So, Jeskai Control, right? It's very controlly, and it takes out mono black. We could have taken out that mono red burn deck. I gotta be honest, I misplayed that because I for sure thought it was a lightning strike, or I thought I would die to a lightning strike, I should say. Right? I for sure thought I was at 3 life. I don't know why it wasn't. Lots of ping lands. That's another problem that the current meta does have, because I don't have all the new lands. So this deck is good enough. Not top tier meta. Obviously, it's not top tier meta, but it is good enough to play consistently on the ladder if you want to rank up. I would say it's a fun deck. Again, I always say that to a lot of the decks I play. When it's a good deck, it's usually autopilot. It's not fun because every game ends the same way. You turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, curve out, win game. But games that are control decks, you have to think very hard about the cards you want to play and the time that you're playing it. Like when I held back Brotherhood's end in order to get 2 for 1, that was how we won that game. We were very much struggling for card advantage that whole game, and it was just about that one time where our card advantage went over the board. That's what I think. Like when I was shuffling cards back with Witness the Future, with Devious Cover-up, I was always very careful in not putting back cards like Abrade or Flame Blessed Bolt or even Brotherhood's End, because they're not really that much card advantage. They're usually 1 for 1, or in the best case scenario, like we did in that game, 2 for 1, right? So we really needed to get like Silver Scrutiny, which is 1 card for like 3 cards or 7 cards sometimes, and then we want to get the Memory Deluge. Wandering Emperor is fantastic as a card advantage because she keeps generating creatures. That's 1 card, 15,000 creatures. And then cards like those really can help us snowball against a tempo-heavy opponent that eventually runs out of cards. That's how I feel about this deck. That's how I feel about Jeskai Control. It is a good control deck to play with. It's pretty fun. It's a little bit of a different type of playing than what we're used to with the let's just try to draw Mind Splice Apparatus and land all of our X spells. This is more of a slower sort of I'm going to hold on that inevitability that you're going to run out of cards style of control decks. It's fun to play with, at the very least, if you like control. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.